why Apple faces a $634 million verdict, and how 43 million Apple devices could be impacted. Hi, I'm Melvin Naidu, owner of Justec Brand Protection, helping online businesses protect their brands and their content online. Subscribe for more content just like this and find me on LinkedIn to connect. Masimo, a California medical tech company, built its entire reputation on hospital-grade blood oxygen and pulse oximetry tech, the kind of sensors used on actual patients, not gym bros. So when Apple rolled out blood oxygen monitoring on the Apple Watch back in 2020, Masimo immediately felt something was off. They claimed Apple didn't invent this stuff from scratch. They said Apple borrowed or straight up lifted Masimo's patented light-based pulse ox tech. And this wasn't just one lawsuit. Masimo launched a whole series of legal attacks, even accusing Apple of poaching key employees to get their hands on the company's internal sensor know-how. By 2023, things escalated. The International Trade Commission actually ruled that Apple violated trade law by importing watches with the disputed tech. That ruling triggered an import ban on certain models, and Apple scrambled so hard they disabled the blood oxygen feature entirely for US sales. But that was just the pregame. Fast forward to November 2025, and a California federal jury dropped the hammer. They sided with Masimo and said, yes, Apple's blood oxygen feature and the way the watch handles high heart rate alerts fell right under Masimo's patent. The verdict, $634 million, one of the biggest consumer tech patent penalties ever. Masimo argued the watch was basically functioning as a patient monitor, just strapped to a wrist instead of a hospital bed. Apple fired back that Masimo's patent was old, expired, and focused on traditional clinical monitors, not lifestyle gadgets. Didn't matter. The jury said Apple crossed the line, tying more than 43 million Apple Watches to that infringement verdict. Masimo called it a win for innovation, and the ITC even reopened the question of whether Apple's newer models still violate the same tech. Health sensor tech is becoming the new oil. The Masimo verdict shows that medical-grade tech in consumer devices has to respect medical-grade patents. Add global supply chains, import bans, custom seizures, and the race to dominate wearable health tech, and suddenly a watch isn't just a watch anymore. From here, expect even more chaos. Apple is appealing the $634 million verdict. The ITC is reviewing whether redesigned watches still infringe and could ban more models if they decide Apple didn't fix the problem. The future of wearables is now, tangled in patents, secrecy, and geopolitics. And this battle, Apple versus Masimo, is only just beginning. If you find stories in AI, IP, and Silicon Valley interesting, like and subscribe for more content just like this, and find me on LinkedIn to connect.